Hey guys, welcome back to Ad Lib Talk, and this is my review of Netflix's latest release, Purple Hearts, which is an adaptation of the Tess Wakefield novel of the same name. Before we start with this review, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoy it, and please do consider subscribing. So Purple Hearts is a story we have heard many times, the classic opposite attract. We follow the story of Latina Cassie, an aspiring singer and songwriter who dreams of making it with her band, but struggles with medical bills due to being diagnosed with diabetes. One evening, working at a bar where she also sings with her band, she meets her friend Frankie, whom she used to babysit. He has joined the Marines and he introduces her to his friends, a rowdy group of Marines, which includes Luke. This group of Marines is 2 weeks away from being deployed to Iraq, and Luke and Cassie definitely do not seem to like each other at the start. You see, he's a conservative and she is a progressive liberal, and so the battle lines seem to be set here. However, Cassie gets an idea from her friend. She can marry the troubled Luke, an ex-addict who has been clean for some time now, but is struggling with debt to a loan shark, and through the marriage gain benefits such as health insurance, whilst he would earn a better paycheck, which could then pay off his debt to the loan shark. This is, of course, a risky endeavor, and they would have to make their romance look as real as possible. And so they marry prior to his deployment, and despite some tension, manage to make it look quite real. However, disaster strikes when Luke is injured on duty due to an improvised explosive device, which severely injures his legs and means that now Cassie and Luke need to keep the facade up in front of their friends and especially their family. In the meantime, Cassie has been doing really well with her band, and now that she no longer has to worry about her medical bills, her band picks up some decent online traction and attention, and her gigs are attended by more and more people. And so Cassie and Luke start living with each other, and obviously this leads to increased tension, but also the potential blossoming of something special between the two. So Purple Hearts will remind you a lot of the Nicholas Sparks style of stories. The story beats are familiar, very familiar, and cut out some of the modern day political commentary. This could have been just another romance movie about how opposites attract. However, the movie is somewhat elevated from mediocrity due to some decent chemistry between the two leads, some okay cinematography, and some very good pop songs written and sung by Sofia Carson. Let's get into the specifics. So at the start, I really did quite enjoy the interactions between Cassie and Luke and his friends. The arguments was feeling a little like Twitter arguments, still did feel quite authentic. There is a clear political chasm between the two, with Luke being much more conservative in contrast to Cassie, who has a Black Lives Matter and queer rights flag hanging outside her balcony. They both spout classic progressive liberal and conservative banter, but what instantly got me, despite the sometimes weak dialogue, was the great chemistry there was between the two. On the one hand, we have Sofia Carson as Cassie, whose character severely lacks in depth. She is most entertaining when spouting some of her progressive beliefs, such as quite a staunch anti-military stance. However, this is where the movie, I believe, should have gone deeper into these beliefs and added some true depth and nuance to both the thematic power of this movie and to her own character. Same with Cassie's medical problems caused due to insurance not covering the incredibly expensive insulin. These are powerful teams many people can empathize with. Unfortunately, the movie takes a very shallow approach to them, and both these teams are completely forgotten once the romance between Cassie and Luke truly starts to develop midway through the movie. However, I definitely cannot fault Sofia Carson for this, as her performance is actually quite good. She breathes life into what could have been a very one-dimensional character. She also performs some songs throughout the movie and seems to have great stage presence and a lovely voice. Then we've got Nicholas Galitzine as Luke, whose character has a bit more depth. He has struggled to gain the respect of his father, who was also in the army. Apparently, he had fallen in with some horrible company, and due to the loss of his mother, became an addict. Now, he owes his dealer a lot of money, and he is struggling to come up with the cash. At the same time, he's looking to gain his father's respect back. There is a lot of nuance here, and I found Luke's character quite interesting, predictable, yes, but still quite fascinating to watch on screen. And thankfully, Nicholas Galitzine also does deliver the goods with regard to his performance, and he does well throughout. And it is quite impressive how well Sofia and Nicholas work together. This chemistry between the two is what ensures the movie really never did get boring. To be perfectly honest, as predictable and as sometimes quite awkward, and I could say even cringy as the dialogue and writing was at times, the movie never really lost me. The romantic elements worked okay. I will say it did feel quite rushed from the midway point onwards, despite the movie being on the longer side with an over 2-hour runtime. However, overall, I had a pleasant time with this heartfelt romance, and I will recommend it to anyone looking for a decent romance movie to spend the evening. Considering I'm not a big fan of romances, this is actually high praise from me. And with some solid cinematography, especially when it comes to the war scenes involving Luke, and some pleasant and rather catchy songs from Sofia Carson, which are sung intermittently throughout the whole storyline. This is a movie worth spending your Friday evening in with your loved one to watch. My rating for Purple Hearts is a decent 3 out of 5. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that review, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on this video, and please do consider subscribing. Cheers, and I'll see you guys next time right here on Ad Lib Talk.